Get us set up while we wait for everyone to roll in. Hey, Dan. We're back with one of my favorite products of the year. And there's more. I know, man. The day flew. I was multitasking all day, and all of a sudden it's 8 o'clock. As we're waiting for everyone to roll in, we've got some more breaks for tonight. We're sold out on break one. We've got 5 others in the shop. You guys clear all that out. I do have more wax, so I'm ready to go as late as you all want me to go tonight. Hey, John. But we're starting with Pro Debut. We could end with Pro Debut because I've got 2 more boxes that are not spoken for. I've got some more Bowman Draft, some more Bowman Mega, and then I got some fun older stuff too. I got some 22 Gypsy Queen and 23 Stadium Club. Hey, Colby. Welcome in, my friend. Brandon has the night off, so you are all stuck with me this evening. But we got tons of baseball to rip. 6 breaks ready to go. 1 sold out. 4 spots left in the one on stage. 5 spots left in another. 9, 11, and then 21 on a random that I just loaded yesterday. So we're celebrating Connor Griffin call-up day. Connor Griffin is represented in just about, 4 of the 6 breaks. There's Connor Griffin chances tonight. Oh, come on. Everyone can appreciate Connor Griffin. Future Yankee Connor Griffin. Hey, Cam. All right, well, I'm ready when you guys are. Well, I mean, listen, it's got to happen against someone, right? I was talking to a friend that was hey, big boy. I was talking to a friend that was a Mets fan, and they were lamenting the fact that they had to face Skeens on opening day this year, and then look how that turned out. So you'd never know. The moose is loose. What's up, Mike Jones? All right, so I'm ready to go when you guys are. So this is my first of 4 streams this month. It's going to be my busiest month ever. Um, I am live tonight. I am live on Tuesday with mystery packs. So I'll be dropping my mystery packs this weekend. I've got 62 of them that I'm putting together. They're all ready to go. I just need to price them out and get them packed up. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I should have them loaded at some point this weekend. Might be like right before Goat goes live, and then I'll make sure I post about it all night. Just kidding, Goat. I love you. And then so live on Tuesday, mystery packs. If anything doesn't sell out tonight, which I think we're going to sell out everything. I'm not really worried about it. I could have new breaks loaded for Tuesday. If not, I'm going live then again. Where's the schedule? Yeah, with Ben and Brandon going out of town, and then Brandon having a few other. Brandon's going to be out in Vegas for WrestleCon. It opened up some nights on the schedule, so we'd been planning for this for over a month now, and I'm ready to go. Yep. So live on Tuesday the 7th, live again on Tuesday the 14th, and then Friday the 17th, I'll be back on again. So mystery packs, breaks, you name it. The goal for the month for me is anything you buy, any spot in a break, any mystery pack you buy is getting you an entry into a giveaway. I'll do the giveaway at the end of the month. There's there's going to be wax, there's going to be slabs, there's going to be singles, there's going to be break credit. There's a little bit of everything will be in there as my token of appreciation for you guys putting up with me this month. Um, so yeah, so like I said, and that includes any spots that were purchased before I announced this tonight, and anything that's purchased afterwards. Everyone will be entered into that giveaway. So hey Stonewall, hey Ryan. Yeah, so let's get started with my product of the year, 25 Pro Debut. I was able to get 5 more boxes. The price just keeps going up, but I'm trying to keep it as cheap as possible for everyone. So let's get ripping. This is F-26 036. Yes, Dan. So I'm going to be doing shipping in 2 batches this month. So anything, if you paid for shipping tonight already, that will include anything on Tuesday. Then my goal is to have everything shipped out by next Friday or Saturday, from tonight's stream and Tuesday's stream, and then it'll start a new stack week right after that. So shipping in 2 batches this month, yeah. So good question. All right, box 1 of this 2-box PYT. And like I said, I've got 2 more boxes of this. You guys clear through what we've got in the shop. I will post it live if you think we can fill it. I am not opposed to that. You know how much I love this product. I don't have my break list up for this. Hang on. There we go. Mike, make sure you post the link in Goat's stream tomorrow night. All right. Getting started. Man, this product was so much fun this year. All right, what are we going to start with? Got Colson Montgomery. How about a Yohandy Morales to 199? Goes to the Nats spot. Jeff Shapiro. Jeff is still working on that Alex Clemmy rainbow, so he has to. He's pot committed right now. Montez, Almeida, and Seaver King. Yes, Casada. Carson Bench, he had a hot start game 1 this year. Ooh, to 50. What do we have here? How about a Braylon Payne gold foil to 50 for the Brew Crew, Mr. Casada. That's a nice parallel. Got Billy Amick on the X-Fractor. Mr. Weatherholt. And oh boy, we're starting off like we started off last time. Jesus Mate, base auto. Do we have those hot boxes again tonight, guys? Last time we had Mate and Kurtz, a couple of golds. Brewers are Casada. Well done, sir. Yeah, Casada's packaging is some next level stuff. I got my Casada mail the other day. Always fun to open that. Another Weatherholt drafted. Cooper Pratt on the ballpark promos. Bunch of backwards cards. How about a Ryan Sloan to 75 for the M's? Mariners is Andrew Moore. I don't know that anyway, we'll move on. Chase Davis Speckle foil to 175 for the Cardinals. Also, Mr. Casada. Strong start. All I ripped, I have not pulled a Chase Davis auto. There's a Connor Griffin. It's a little bent on the corner, but he's there nonetheless. I'll make sure that's nice and taken care of. Hit streak. Remember those, Mike? It's fun. It's always fun to see these guys get called up and see where they're going. Dalton Rushing. The days of COVID. Man, for as awful as that time was, I don't think I'd be back in the hobby if it wasn't. Hey Wayne, hey Jay, glory days. There's Mr. Weatherholt right there. All right, what do we have here? Andrew Painter to 150 for the Phillies. Nick Holland. Congrats, Nick. All right, guys, we got 4 spots left in the break on stage. That is a box of Pro Debut and a 2024 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo pack. So lots of awesome chases in that product. Bazana, Eldridge, got a couple of other backwards cards. How about a Kelvin Hidalgo base auto? He is a Rocky. Rocky goes to Steven Tanizaki. Congrats, Steven. Mr. Martin, welcome in, my friend. All right. Ronnie Hernandez to 150. I believe that's the White Sox, right? Yep, White Sox. White Sox, and this is Steve Rizzo. I love this product. One break, one box in, not even a full box in, and we're already loaded up on parallels and autos. Yep, he's the hobby Joe Hendry for you wrestling fans out there. All right, let's see where our last auto is going to be. Got a Leo DeVries. Ooh, to 25. How about that on the orange foil for the Padres spot, Steven Tanizaki? Very nice. I have not seen one of those in orange. Followed by Welvin Francisca. And I think our last auto, yep, Tyson Lewis for the Reds. For Cameron Payne. Congrats, Cam. All right, 3 base autos in that box. That's not what we're used to here. And no bonus autos. We can do better, guys. Like I said, I've got another box in this break, and then we've got 3 others that we can rip. And listen, if I can keep finding this at reasonable prices, I'm going to keep buying it. Because I know you guys like it. I forget who I was talking to. I was joking with someone. I started calling this poor man's Bowman's Best. Because you get 4 autos in a box, fun prospects, but you don't have to pay, $600-700 a box for it. Pro Debut Club. I like it. Connor Griffin. Ooh, to 50. How about Luke Adams on the gold foil for the Timber Rattlers? It's the Brewers right there. All right, Rangers left to close the stage. And then I'll move our next closest up. There you go, Casada. Chase Dollander. Is this another auto? Yep. Nope. Just kidding. Hyungchan to 150 for the Fireflies. That's the Royals, Mr. Casada. All right. Thank you, Casada. Closer mojo on that Rangers spot. Let's get the next break up. Next closest we've got is got 5 spots left in this one. So this is a box of 25 Topps Finest. So 2 autos in that and 2 hobby boxes of 26 Heritage. So you got some nice rookie chases in both of those products. Time for a Marlins auto. Oh, Ben's here. Yeah. Well, listen, who's got the Marlins? Steve Rizzo's got them. And Steve, like me, appreciates Thomas White. So let's see if we can pull him a Thomas White. Now that Ben's here. So who lucked out on Charlie Soto on the X-Fractor? Vargas. Ooh, what do we have here? We've got a patch, guys. How about that is sick. Jacob Gonzalez to 50 on the patch auto. That goes to the White Sox, Steve Rizzo. Let me get a thicker top loader. Yeah, that is sweet. Yeah, look how sick that patch is right there. Very nice. Congrats, Rizzo. One of 50 on that for those keeping track at home. Let's see if I have the right size top loader for it. Yep. There we go. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Simmons. All right. 4 packs to go. Parallel right there. Who do we have? Esteban Gonzalez. Purple foil to 250. Mr. Gonzalez is with the Guardians. Guard spot in this is Mr. Tamboli. Joey Votto. I love those throwbacks. Those are fun. Hagen Smith and Josue De Paula. Some more backwards cards. What do we have here? How about Yeremy Cabrera? It's a 150, 150. There's a Rangers hit. Rangers in this is Tamboli. Doing good, Greg. How are you? Jackson Ferris to 99. Tulsa Drillers. It's the Cubs, right? Well, hopefully you're on the upswing. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Paul. Welcome in, Danimal. All right. 3 packs left. Well, that's half the battle right there. Yeah, they hit it out of the park with this product this year. I cannot say enough good things about it. I know you guys like it too. Jared Thomas to 150 on the blue foil. Yeah, that's why I've got it in there, Ben. That's why I've got it in there. And I slashed the price on it too. So I'm sure someone will pick it up. Matt Shaw. Fenwick Trimble, one of my favorite names. Mathis. Berby Brecht. 2 packs to go. What are we owed? We're owed 2 autos, I think. Let's see how we can do something. Ooh, I think we have a black parallel. What do we have here? Ooh, this is nice. To 25, Franklin Arias for the Red Sox, Mr. Rizzo. That's pretty good. I like that. All right, we'll follow that up with Kellen Lindsay on the drafted. Bazana. Is our auto? Nope. Nick McLean to 50. We're getting some nice color in this one. Also for the White Sox and Rizzo. Put that up there. After that is, wow, Nick Mitchell to 10. For the Blue Jays. Mark D. Guardian? Is he a current? He's a current Guardian? This spot is a Blue Jays card. Was he involved in a trade, Dan? Ah, got it. Well, maybe Mark will look to move that then. All right, last pack Magic. We're owed an auto, so let's see if we can get us a good one in this pack. Should be our last auto right there. We'll sweat it for a minute. Final auto, Cody Freeman on the base for the Rangers. Tamboli with the Rangers. So, Ben, I think you lost your streak. We did not have a Marlins auto. All right, let me get this cleaned up. We'll do a recap, and then we'll move on to the next break. Yes, Mike. Oh, is it? Let me check the checklist on that. Yeah, no, I mean the really listen, if yeah, it's What's weird is usually, so on the back of the card, it will say how the player was acquired. And this says drafted Blue Jays acquired via draft. So that says to me it's a Blue Jays card. But no, if the Hillcats are, let's see here. The Hillcats are the Guardians. They sure are. This is going to the Guardian spot. Tamboli with the Guards. My apologies, friends. Thank you, Mike. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, there's a color. Base autos. Perfect. All right. Nick McLean to 50, Jared Thomas to 150, Jackson Ferris to 99, Esteban Gonzalez to 299, Youngchan to 150 on the Blue Wave, Luke Adams to 50, Andrew Painter to 150, Ronnie Hernandez to 150, Ryan Sloan to 75, Yohandy Morales to 199, Franklin Arias to 25, Braylon Payne to 50, Leo DeVries to 25. Now your autos: Kelvin Hidalgo, Tyson Lewis, Cody Freeman, and Jesus Mate on the base. Chase Davis on the speckle to 175. Yeremy Cabrera to 150. Nick Mitchell to 10. And Jacob Gonzalez on the patch auto to 50. Not too shabby. All right, so the next break up is going to be, what was that other one that we closed? Let's see where my lists are. (038) is going to be next. So that is 24 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo Pack and another box of Pro Debut. So let me get the list up and we will get going. Hey Kramer, hey Dan, welcome back. All right. All right, got the list up and ready to go. Let me ping the break. Notification sent. What do we have left? We've got 3 spots left in the break on stage. Break on stage again is Topps Finest and 2 boxes of Topps Heritage. And that will rip next, and then we'll move on to the next one. Keep chipping away at the other stuff too, friends. All right, so we're going to do, what do you guys want first? I think we do Pro Debut first, and then we'll wrap up with this 24 Bowman Draft. The prospects in 24 Bowman draft are absolutely insane. I had to get some of that. I had to get some 25 Bowman, but we will pick up where we left off with the pro debut. So like I said earlier, any spot purchased in the month of April, any mystery pack purchased will get you an entry into a giveaway at the end of the month. I'm going to give away a whole bunch of stuff. So 4 streams with me this month, which is definitely the most that I will have ever done up to this point, but I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I got some more wax here. Happy to rip more tonight if you guys close out what we've got listed already. If not, it'll roll over to our next break night. Tibbs, Dalton Rushing. How about Augustin Ramirez to 150? Yes, sir, Kramer. For the Marlins, Mr. Tamboli. Kramer, how'd the move go? Are you guys settled in yet or still sort of figuring that out? Got it. Things are there, not the people. All right. How about a Max Clark to 175? For Le Tigres, Jacob Houtling. Got it. When are you guys planning on heading in? Leaving North Alabama. 2 weeks? Nice. Aiden Smith on the X Fractor. Roman Anthony. And, oh, that's a nice one. Eduardo Quintero for Papa Kramer. I'm a fan of this guy. Book and boom, sir. Very nice auto right there. What's up, Farb? We're doing well, my friend. Not as well as you're doing today. Farb had an epic hobby day, man. Won a case of Topps Chrome Football via EQL, and then that sick Judge auto. Farb, was that Judge auto? Was that a lucky hit, or was that a? Did you buy that? Yeah, that jumbo case. I mean, that's absolutely insane. I think barely anyone got a jumbo case. 20 pack. That's insane. That is an absolute insane hit, man. Yeah, epic day. Epic Farb day. Yolfran Castillo for the Rangers to 199. Rangers, and this is Casada, last spot mojo. Yeah, Kramer, if you did not see the Judge auto that that Farb posted, you got to go check it out. It's in the show-off room. How about Kelvin Hidalgo, another one to 199? Yeah, same here, Farb. Same here. Rockies for Hidalgo. And this it goes to Dan Crasian. Congrats, Dan. Well, listen, for what you can probably sell that for at the peak, I'm sure you can have a nice little family vacation, put an extension on your house. Don't know that was backwards. Oops. Just dropping stuff now like an amateur. All I'm doing is thinking about Farb's case of Topps Chrome football. All right, we're owed 2 autos, so we should have 1 in each of these packs. Whoa! Whoa! 1 of 1! Josh Kuroda Grauer for the A's, Mr. Casada. Someone want to get a pic of that and post it in Discord? Let me know when you got it. Congratulations, Casada. Man, very cool design. I have not seen one of these foil 1 of 1s. It is very nice. Very, very nice. Mayer. I think we got an auto coming up too. How about Ural Perez to 25? For the White Sox, Mr. Rizzo. And some nice color in this box. Followed up by Yermi Cabrera for the Rangers, also for Casada with that last spot mojo. Yeah, really nice pack. No joke. All right, let's see what our last auto is going to be. Hey, Corey, thank you, sir. I sure can, Phil. Yeah, seriously. Seriously, John. Thank you, Phil. I know I was excited about the Quintero base auto, but suddenly that got bumped. All right, let's see what our last auto is going to be. I mean, listen, I'll be honest, it's probably going to be a letdown, but what a Colin Houck to 299 for the Mets. Andrew Moore. It's not a bad little hit right there. So, guys, like I was saying earlier, I've got 63 mystery packs I'm putting together for Tuesday and beyond. I don't think we'll rip all of them. Here's another Ural Perez to 99 on the green foil auto. No, that's a green chrome auto for Mr. Rizzo. There's some fun stuff in those mystery packs coming up this week. So do not sleep. You know they'll be priced right. All right, let me get this out of the way. This is 38. And then we will get into that first Bowman Draft Super Jumbo pack. So, guys, the price on this, is absolutely insane. Super Jumbo packs are selling for between $400 and $500 for a pack. I got a good deal on these, so we did not pay $400 or $500 for the pack. But I mean, this has got Griffin first. This has Cags. This has Kurtz. So I'm excited to see what we pull out of this. It's crazy. I remember when we ripped so much of this last year, 2 years ago now at this point, like they couldn't give these away. And then all of a sudden it popped, and now like the price is absolutely through the roof. But such an insanely good first Bowman class in 24 draft. You'll see as we start pulling them. There's our first, Nick Kurtz. Even paper Kurtz firsts are like well priced. Seaver King. Kurtz was my guy too, going into 24 draft. Here we'll get the paper out of the way first, and then we'll move on to the good stuff. Lombard, Emerson, Harry Ford, Casey Cook, Eli Serrano. He's coming on. Theo Gillen, another one of my guys right there. There's our first Connor Griffin. Pirates for Casada. Carter Johnson, another guy that I really like in this product. Kuroda Grauer. Didn't we just see him on a one-of-one? Cozart, Dix, Braden Montgomery. All right. Let's see what we got here now on the Chromes. I'm going to take my time and savor this. Bellinson, Gage Zeal, Ryan Clifford, Braden Montgomery. Ooh, we got a little stuck together there, but we've got there we go. We got a Kurtz first Chrome. Dreeling, Neely, Trimble, Southacene, Ryan Johnson. How about a Chase Alsup on the Lunar Glow, followed by a Braden Montgomery on the Draft, and then an Emil Morales on the Intune. Let's see what this. Yeah, I always had mixed feelings about the Lunars. Honestly, if it was a player I liked them. If it wasn't, I don't know. It didn't really do it for me, but I know there was a lot of fans out there that were not happy to see them gone. All right, our auto should be in this stack right here. Arias, Louder, Bryce Eldridge, Lugo, Aiden Smith, Teal, Valorio, Parker Smith on the refractor, Connor Foley refractor, Lorenzo refractor. This should be our auto. Braden Montgomery on the plasma power. All right, looks like we got a refractor auto, White Sox, Blake Larson to 499. Not the guy we were looking for, but listen, we'll take it. Doing this as cheap as possible. That is for Mr. Rizzo. Congratulations, Steve. All right, let me get this cleaned up. Let's see. What do we have left on the break on stage, guys? Someone give us the spot count. Mets and Reds. All right, take 10% off each. While I get this squared away, I'll do the recap, then I'll check offers. 10% off for the Mets, 10% off for the Reds. And we will rip that next. All right. Chase Alsop on the Lunar Glow, Yelfrin Castillo to 199, Augustin Ramirez to 150, Colin Houck to 299, Max Clark to 175, Ural Perez to 25, Hidalgo Auto to 199, Yeremy Cabrera base, Ural Perez to 99 on the Chrome Auto, Blake Larson on the first Bowman, Refractor Auto to 499, Eduardo Quintero base auto, and the big one, Joshua Kuroda Grauer, Superfractor, 1 of 1. Very, very nice. All right. We're getting this one next. Let's see if we got. Let's see what we got here. All right. Wayne is taking the Reds. We need the Mets to close. Do a flat 5 off the Mets. Take it down to 35. Definitely not, Ben. This is a box of Topps Finest, 25 Topps Finest, so 2 autos in that, plus 2 hobbies of 26 Topps Heritage. Take 5 off the Mets to close. This is the Holland special. I did see that, Ben. I actually almost sent that to Mike Jones. I feel like his son would be all over that. Mike, did you see that? Yeah, seriously. He's like, where did all my nachos go? Guy behind him is just covered in guacamole. All right, guys, we need a taker on the Mets. They are, Nick. 5 off on the Mets. Oh, offer in. All right, Nick, I owe you a buck. Thank you, my friend. Last spot mojo. All right, what do we have up next? We've got, oh, this one should be easy, guys. Move that to the stage. 4 spots left in 22 Topps Chrome Update Sapphire and 22 Topps UK edition. So we are hunting Witt. We're hunting J-Rod rookies. All right, let me send the notification out on this one. And you are correct. Yeah, the Queen of England. Oh, and we are closed on that one. Well done, team. All right, let's see what's next. Spots are dwindling. I don't know if it's autos, but all right. Next on stage is 25 Bowman Jumbo. 11 spots left in that one. All right, let me pull the list for this next break. This is going to be F-26 035. All right, just give me a second to get this list up. All right. All right, only 22 spots left to close out everything. Guys, like I said earlier, if you guys want more, if there's a Prince Andrew card in there, we can just burn it on the spot. Um, if you guys want more after this, I am happy to put up another 2 box uh, of Pro Debut if you guys want it. Or we could do another one of the randoms that's still left. I got more 24 Bowman Draft, 25 Bowman Mega. So I'm up for whatever. I'm ready to go as long as possible. So we'll start with the Heritage. I'm not going to be looking for. Make sure I sent the notification on this. I did, yes. I'm not going to be looking for short prints because I understand, thanks to Mr. Holland, that they are very difficult to find, at least the base short prints. If anyone sees one of the interesting short prints that maybe I don't catch, feel free to shout it out. But otherwise, I will make sure I go through all that stuff when I am sorting the break, and I will appropriately take care of all the good stuff. All right, let's see what we got. I repped a personal that I got from Ben earlier today. The design is fantastic. I really, I love this design. The chrome parallels are probably my favorite between the blue speckle and the refractors. No, there's no but. There's no but. Honestly, they did such a nice job with the product. I wasn't going to rip any, but Nick convinced me, and then when I was looking through the design, I was like, oh yeah. We'll start there. Nope, Heritage isn't for everyone, but it is for the true fans, right, Nick? The set collectors. All right, let's see what we got here. Nick, you're my guy. Call me out if you see something. Oh, great, we got some backward stuff. What have we here? No reason that was backwards, right? The red inks are dope. Brady House on the Enterprise. Oh yeah, that's a short print? 374. Was that on your list? Regular. Okay. Yeah, I'll go through. Nick sent me a list of all the SPs. I think it's really obnoxious how they did it this year, to be honest with you. That's my butt. You Darvish. That has some weird sort of rippling to it. I don't think that's a parallel though. I think that's just a print error. Christian Moore. Hassan Kim on the refractor. Addison Barger on the black. Nolan McLean on the. Are those aren't always blue, are they, Nick? No, this is blue. Is that a parallel? And it's got like a black speckle on it. Oh, they are team color? Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me already. I'm gonna top load it. There's some weird black stuff on it, but Nolan McLean's a nice rookie, so We'll take care of it. See, now you're hearing the but. Now this is why I don't like it, because it's difficult to break. Jordan Lawler. A lot of these cards have this weird sort of rippling to it. I don't like that at all. Ryan Mountcastle on the blue speckle. Sean Murphy on the black. Try to find the candy can. Santa belt. Yeah, some of them have like this weird sort of ripple to them, but then most of them don't. So I don't know. Like here, like I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it on. But you see how it's almost like there's a stripe. It's got to be a printing error. Yeah. Yeah, Ben would love this. Very tactile. So just wanted to call that out to you guys. Mason Miller has the same thing. Yandy Diaz on the refractor. This is not like the box that I ripped earlier. That box did not have this sort of weird haircut. But it's weird. It's like it's not all of them. Corbin Burns has the same thing. I guess. Jake Mangum and Manny Machado. Yeah, the box that I had also, all of these were flipped backwards. So I got a couple of these from Tops. These are the ones that came directly from Tops. Ooh, I think we got one of those stamped buybacks. We definitely do. I'm going to save that. That's fun. Otto Lopez on the blue speckle. Christian Walker on the black. Vaughn, Leiter, Cade Horton, Matt Chapman. How about Amos Otis for the Royals on the buyback? That's fun. It does sound like a cookie. Royals in this is Nick Holland, the heritage man himself. There you go, Nick. Cookies and elevators. Wow. You know what, Phil? I like that. That's a deep cut of an elevator company joke right there. One of my staff members, her husband used to work for Otis. Did Nick miss that one? I feel like he didn't react to the heir to the cookie elevator empire. Did you see your stamped buyback? That was a fun one. Oh, it's too much. Too much in my hand. These tiny little hands. Rutschman. Yeah, again, we've got the weird sort of rippling. Defending MVP. Just kidding. Matt Shaw on the refractor. They're killing me here tonight. Yamamoto, Wu, Harris, Blaylock, and Castellanos. He's good. He's asleep for now. Yamamoto on the blue speckle. Hunter Green on the black. Nick Kurtz. Why are these all different directions? Basayo. Duran. I feel like that's a short print. Oh, we got an auto. How about Carson Wisenhunt? The blue ink auto for the Giants. Dr. Toad himself, Wayne. Congrats, Wayne. It's always nice when we pull an auto. I know there were few and far between this year, it seems, but Muncie on the refractor. McNeil. Oh my gosh. Ramirez, Sproat, Lux. Basayo on the blue speckle. I'll top load that one. Yeah, I agree. Very nice. It's for you, right, Phil? Yep. Little off center, but I love this parallel. It's one of my favorites. Yep, it is yours, sir. Congratulations. Yamamoto on the black border. So what was Griffin's final stat line? I know he had a good first at bat. Did he do anything else the rest of the day? I sold a Connor Griffin auto last night after it was announced that he was called up, but I've got a few more in the hopper that I haven't even listed. Probably want to keep at least one. I mean, if this guy's as good as everyone seems to think he's going to be, I want to sit on one for a little bit until he starts doing Otani numbers. 1 for 3 with a double. Solid debut. I mean, he didn't hit, 15 home runs on day one, but not too bad. Mizorowski with that weird rippled pattern. Hoskins on the refractor. Roman Anthony. Hey, Ben. Victor Scott on the blue speckle. Tatis on the black border. Random upside down Keishel. Mr. Cags. Turn back the clock. Carlos Beltran. That did not look like Carlos Beltran. Cam Smith on the refractor. Jose Ramirez on the black. And a couple of upside down parallels. All right, last stack from box one. Yuri Perez on the blue speckle. Dodgers World Series. Isaac Collins. Brady House rookie. I hope the next box is a little bit sorted a little bit better. Carter Jensen. Wonder if his alarm woke him up today. Pretty scared the crap out of everyone when he didn't show up. Sonny Gray. Quan, Judge All-Star, Sal Stewart rookie. Mr. Otani. We got some green. That's nice. How about Sedmal to 99 for the Rays? Rays in this is John Key. I do love a good green chrome. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm a fan of them. I think that green pops. All right. Marcelo Mayer on the blue speckle, Jacob Young black, and Judge Raw Power. Take care of some of this, and then we'll get on to box 2. Yes, very much so, John. I mean, I saw some full cases that didn't have a single auto in them, and then others that had like 3. But definitely a tough hit. I was hearing on average it was like one per case for the autos in this. But I think that first box, honestly, we did pretty well. We got some color, we got a buyback, and we got an auto. So I definitely took the hit on the personal that I ripped earlier for the benefit of you all. Not the first time I've done that, won't be the last time. Ever since I pulled a sick Wander Franco auto, 2022 Series 1, it's all been downhill from there. You could say I was cursed. Nope, we got that weird rippling again. Nolan McLean. Kodai Senga on the blue speckle. Caleb Durbin. PCA. Roman Anthony. Carson Williams. Heriberto. Ooh, we got a decal. That's fun. Trevor Rogers decal for the O's. Phil Moore. These are nice. Not easy to sleeve, but fun nonetheless. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Ooh, 190 on them, huh? That's nice. Well, I got it in there for you, Phil. Now you never have to take it out. Oh, good thing Jay's not here. Ooh, it's a nice Otani refractor. Everything Otani is fantastic. Casada with the Dodgers. I mean, feel free, Ben. You know he'll be around at some point, causing trouble. Jack Cags, Holiday and Cole Young, Hernandez on the blue speckle, Marte on the black, Yaz on the ready in action. It's weird. What's weird is that the ones that are upside down tend to be the ones that have that weird ripple to them. Not sure why, but it's very odd. Yeah, it's all the ones that are upside down that are like that. Baez and McCutcheon, Siegler on the refractor, and Semyon. All right, what do we got? All right, we got five left in the break on stage and 11 left in the random. So that's 16 spots left to close us out. And then, like I said, you guys tell me if you want more, I'll throw up another break. I got time. Told my wife not to wait up for me. She said, not a problem. How did she say? That's a great question. I think just normal. Just normal. Speaking of normal, hey, goat. Oh, there's our auto. Not auto. Sorry. Relic. JT Realmuto for the Phils. Tom Folsom. Let me get a thicker sleeve for that one. What do you mean us and what do you mean signed up? Like he's doing a break? Or with or did he sign up for the seeds? What's up, Andy? Oh, okay. He's when you said us, I thought you meant like our marketplace, but nope, you're just talking about seeds. P seed. well, well played, well played, Mike Jones. I love it. Oh my god, Peyton Toll on the upside down. P seed A. I'm going to be laughing about that one tonight. Larnach on the blue speckle. Simeon Woods Richardson on the black. I do like a cashew. What flavor cashews do you all have, Goat? Because I'm kind of a cashew purist, but I'm willing to get upsold. Kyle Teal on the ready in action. Great. Goat comes in to shill in my stream again. You want to sell some break spots while you're here, Goat? Nobody bullies you. Tell the school principal. I did ask about your cashews. Goat, you know I love you, man. Goat, what's in my stack? I don't think I had much there, right? Please hold on the cashews. Nito on the blue speckle. That's nice. Mizorowski on the refractor, Adamas on the black, and Bryce Terang. All right, no cashews then. It's going to help you make Salesman of the Month. Solid refractors in this box so far. All right, last few packs of Heritage, and then we can move on to the finest. So want to give us a spot check on what's left in the break on stage? Red Sox, Reds, Phils, Rays, and Jays. Thank you, Mike Jones. So break on the stage is 25 Bowman Jumbo. Here, I'll give you guys some, let's see who our top chaser that's still left. Well, we got Arias for the Red Sox. That's a nice one. Sammy Stafora for the Reds. The Phils have Arun Escobar. I like him. Rays and Jays. Rays have Brody Hopkins. Yeah, so there's some nice chases still left in that 25. There you go, Kramer. Yeah, that's a good one to pick off. Backyard barbecue. That's the cashew flavor. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Basayo on the rookie. Lindor on the Ripple. Bryce Harper on the refractor. Seager on the black. Enterprise Jackson Holiday. There's a Savage. Blue Speckle on the rookies. I'll roll the dice on that one. Cool. Have you tried them? Are they good? Ooh, cinnamon churro and dill pickle. Interesting. I like a regular cashew. I don't hate a honey roasted. So maybe, yeah, I was gonna say maybe like a cinnamon churro cashew. That sounds kind of good. Something happened to the Reds and Phils. Oh man. I hope someone bought them if that's what you mean. Kyle Teal. Nick's doing some undercover purchasing. Caden Dana. Evan Carter. Yeah, Goat, pitch cinnamon churro cashews for me. I'd be all over those. Dodgers on the blue speckle. How about the password on the refractor? Red Sox in this are Rizzo. You can sell this to a Pirates fan. What's the difference between sort of the white chrome refractor and the regular chrome refractor? Nick, is there a difference in these? Base chrome and refractor, okay. Because I feel like the other box had mostly the refractors. Maybe I was wrong. Chrome refractor is silver. So this is just a base chrome? Huh. Yeah, I think, Andy, I think he's going to be good. I picked up I got actually a graded auto from Casada's stream that I'm pretty happy about. Owen Casey, I think that's a short print if I'm not mistaken. Right, Nick? 6 white, 2 silver in a box. I got to go back through the box that I ripped earlier then. Jaden Hill on the blue speckle. Curtis Mead on the black. Dominguez, Chase Burns rookie. Casey Schmidt and Adley. Grant Taylor on the blue speckle. Cuero on the black. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been trying to lay off the bad stuff, but I got a niece that's a Girl Scout, so I bought a couple boxes of Samoas this year. All right, so that's all she wrote for the Heritage. Now we can move on to the dessert. We can move on to the Samoas. It's totally in the name of supporting my niece. You are 100% correct. No, Andy, it's based on where they're made. So there's a couple of factories. Some still call them Samoas, and then the other one is Caramel Delights. And I know this because I'm a fat ass, um, obviously. But no, so the boxes I have are Samoas. Yeah, no, it depends. It's based on where they're manufactured. Peanut butter patties. I see another one. I think they're called tagalongs, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see. So this box of finest. Was that intentional, Kramer? I mean, I was disappointed the first time I had a Samoa because I thought it was a samosa. You can imagine how different the flavor profile would be. It was not intentional. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can pull out of Finest. I love Finest. I love Finest Baseball. Finest WWE was great this year. Cuero, got some color right there. Jackson Holiday on the X or the checkerboard. Finest Timelines. Ooh, there's some more color. Ooh, this box is stacked. Let's start here with this one. Finest Creators, rookie. How about a Brooks Lee to 150 for the Twins, Corey Odland. That's right, Goat. You still call them the Washington Football Club, right? All right. To 75, this is our first auto. Thomas Sagisi for the Cardinals, Ben Smith. Nobody wants the Cardinals anymore. There you go, Ben. Congrats. Take care of the holiday later. Oh, I love Indian food. I am a big Indian food fan. Brooks Lee, Sandy Alcantara. Got some blue rookie action here. How about another Thomas Sagisi? Ooh, followed by some orange. Astros, Kevin Benson, Christian Walker. Not the Astro we were looking for. Ooh, chicken korma is so good. You guys want to hear something crazy? The best chicken korma I've ever had in my life was at a resort in Mexico. I'm telling you, it was my wife would agree with me on it. It was absolutely outstanding. The best chicken korma I've ever had. Astros were Kevin Benson, Ryan Bliss on the refractor, Kobe Mayo. Oh, Phil, you will not be let down. London has, in my estimation, some of the best Indian food in the world. Dylan Cruz. There's a restaurant. It's a really nice Indian restaurant. It's called Gymkhana. We had probably one of the greatest meals of our life there in London. So if you have the opportunity, definitely check it out. All right, we got some purple here behind the Boba Fett. Brandon Lau to 75 on the purple checkerboard. Goat, you're missing out, man. Indian food is fantastic. Dick Fitz on the checkerboard. Dylan Cruz. Mason Wynn on the refractor. Uh, yeah, man. No, it's well worth it. Well worth it. They're actually opening a Gymkhana here in the States. I want to say in Vegas, possibly, which is a little crazy, but very good. Definitely one of the best meals I had in London. Matt Shaw on the rookie. Connor Norby. Some color there. Skeens on the creators. Sagisi. Shohei Otani. Andy, I'm with you, man. Matt Olson to 250. Braves for Nick Holland. We got one of those over here. It's at the mall near my house. Little Brazilian churrascaria. It's a fun experience. There's an amazing Brazilian churrascaria in the city. It's called Plataforma. It blows the rest of them away. It's Casada on Casada. You ate with me at Plataforma once, right? Caminero on the checkerboard. Brooks Lee on the creators. Hai Song Kim. All right, we are owed one auto. I went there a couple times. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I went with you once. Nice. Who doesn't love a bloomin' onion? Keishall on the rookie. That's our auto. Bryce Harper to 250. Phillies, Tom Folsom. All right, we need a big auto to end this. I'm calling for it right now. I'm calling my shot. Matt Shaw. Ooh, how about Roki Sasaki to 25? That snuck up on us. Dodgers for Casada. All right. Hopefully that wasn't the. All right, we got a Braves hit. Braves for Nick Holland. Braves auto. It's a rookie. Hurston Waldrop. On the base auto. Congrats, Nick. All right. Not a bad looking stage. Let's get this all cleaned up and then I'll do a recap. And then we'll move on to our next break. All right, guys, what do we got left in this break on stage? Still the 4 spots or 2 spots now? Someone wants to call out the spots that's left. Rays and Jays. Rays and Jays. Don't sleep on the Rays. I'm telling you right now, because Brody Hopkins is a really nice looking pitcher. Yeah, the Rays are usually one of my go-tos, especially in prospect products, because they've got such a great farm system. Trevor Rogers on the decal, Password on the Chrome Refractor, Otani on the base Chrome, Mizraski on the base Chrome, Basayo on the blue speckle, Olson to 250, Brandon Lau to 75, Sedmal to 99, Sagisi to 99, Harper to 250, Christian Walker to 325, Brooks Lee to 150, Thomas Sagisi, green auto to 75, Carson Wisenhunt on the blue ink auto from Heritage, Real Muto on the Clubhouse Collection Relic, Amos Otis on the stamped buyback, Hurston Waldrop auto, and Roki Sasaki to 25. And just like that, the break on stage is closed. All right, guys, let's move our last one over. This last one, 11 spots left. Don't buy it yet. I'm lowering the price because you guys have been awesome tonight. Let's see, how crazy do I want to get? Just do it. All right, $2 off, 14 a spot for the last 11 spots. I want that closed because I'm going to drop another break, guys. Three spots left, and then you guys are going to get first crack at something good. And we're sold out. All right. Well done, my friends. All right, here's what we're going to do. You guys are going to get first crack at this. Goat, I don't have any gibbies lined up. So I tell you what, why don't you go through the chat and you give me 3 names? All right. Let's see. Let's set this up. Guys, what I'm dropping another 2-box Pro Debut PYT. Was the first break to fill tonight. So you guys get first crack at it. It's on the stage right now. If we fill it, we rip it. If not, I'll rip it on Tuesday night. It's up to you guys. My last 2 boxes of Pro Debut. Have at it. Once you guys get your fill, someone posted over in Discord. But I'll let you guys get the jump on it first since you've been hanging out. All right, what's up next? We've got our... Oh, this is going to be a fun one. This is... 37. All right. Let me pull spots for this and then we will get it going. All right. Once you guys have your fill, if someone wants to post it over in Discord, down to 10. Oh my gosh. I love it. You guys are my kind of degenerates. All right. Let's get the spot list up for the next one. 37. This is going to be 22 Tops UK and 22 Tops Chrome Update Sapphire. You guys are going to make me buy more Pro Debut, aren't you? That's fine. I'm here for it. I love it. I knew my people would be here, John. All right. Corey's got two. Hey, Goat, I'm going to need you to remind me of those because I'm not even there. I'm not even there yet. Thank you, my friend. Sapphire is definitely one of my favorites. When the opportunity came up to grab these, I could not pass it up. Nope, I'm pulling the list right now, Greg. Just going to be another minute or two, and then I'll get going on the random. Just want to make sure I got all the spots ready to go. Sounds good, Goat. That's going to be 2 breaks from now. The ones you bought, because you bought them in 39, right? So we got this one, then we've got the 25 Bowman Jumbo, and then the other random, which is the Bowman Mega Bowman Draft. Hey, Matt. Love it, sir. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's get set up for the random on this one. Let me restock some top loaders over here too. All right. Sorry for the shakiness. All right. So this is actually, let me do the notification on this one because I did not do that. This is F-26037. This is 22 Topps Chrome Update Sapphire and 22 Topps UK Edition. All right, so let's do our teams first. 11 times. Got the Cubs down to the Guardians. All right, 12 times. All right, Tamboli down to Tamboli. All right, let's come over here now. All right, there are your spots. Trades are open. You guys can have a minute until I'm done fixing this so I can sort it properly. Does it work in Google Sheets? So I'm all for it. Yeah, this is the only downside of using the verified random. It always posts it with the numbers next to it, which makes it a nightmare to sort. All right, do we have any trades? All right, I'll give you guys a few more seconds. Who'd you get, Farb? Farb, it has been your lucky day. I mean, listen, man, Farb, go play the lottery. Yeah, seriously. Mike, I'm not going to do it now, but DM me and we can play around with it. But yes, that would make my life incredibly easier. All right, guys. Philly Mike will trade the Braves if he can get the Phillies. If you guys can figure that out in the next minute or so, I want to get ripping on this because we now have three more breaks after this. Oops, sorry. I just realized I moved the screen over. Sorry, guys. There we go. Now we're back. All right, Phillies for Braves for Reds. So Philly Mike gets the Phillies. Reds goes to Greg. And who's getting the Braves? Is that Mike Jones? If all three of you can just confirm that in the chat, please. All right, let's get that going then. All right, we are good to go. Trades are closed. Get out of the way for now. All right, we will start with the Topps UK, and then we will head on over to the Sapphire. (2022), one of my favorite product years. Let's see what we can pull out of this. So autos were not guaranteed in Topps UK. Definitely not. Autos were not guaranteed in Topps UK, but each box should have a couple of numbered parallels at a minimum. There were some inserts that were only for the UK edition. And they've got the Union Jack in the corner. So they used to do the, oh, there's a wit right on top. How about that? They used to do both Topps UK and Topps Japan. With the flags. And I dug them. I thought they were always really cool. Nice little. Oh, this is a Pena. There was another big rookie chase from 22. So let's see what we got in this. Pena, Kevin Smith, Bohm, Carlos Rodon, Devers, Mookie Betts, Musgrove, Rafael Devers. Forget what these inserts were called. If anyone remembers, let me know. Bobby Witt, Bryce Harper, Trout. So Judge significant statistics. Sounds good, Greg. Burger, Beer, Bichette. First numbered parallels right there. J-Rod rookie. Betts career year in a Boston uni. Kirsch. Cole. Acuna. All right, let's see what our first parallel here is behind Mr. Bichette. For the Nats, Keibert Ruiz to 75. Philly Mike. I'll take care of those Witt and J-Rods too. And I'm excited to rip this Sapphire. The auto checklist was pretty small in 22 for a Chrome Update Sapphire. So, I mean, we got a legit shot at like a banger of an auto. Why am I double sleeving that? That was weird. Torque auto would be fun. Witt auto would be fun. J-Rod, all those guys would be nice. Who's your Orioles chase? I don't know, Paul. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know who we're looking for. I don't remember. I don't remember the O's in 22. Phil Moore's here. He can probably tell you. I think it was Mountcastle. No, Adley was 20. Yeah, Adley was 23. 23 was Adley and Gunner. Oh, you're right. Mountcastle was 21. So maybe they didn't. They might not have had a big chase then in 22. Yeah, 21 was Mountcastle. 23 was Gunner and Adley, and then 24 was Holiday. Salvi. DeGrom, significant stats. Torque rookie. Jordan. Oh, that guy. Yeah, 21 was not a great. It did not. It did not hold up. If although like Scooble's in 21, right? Scooble rookies. That's. I mean, that was something that initially. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, Scooble's in 21. There were. I mean, he was a guy that initially it was like, well, I mean, I remember people were hunting Casey Mize over Scooble that year. O'Neill. Yeah. Otani. Angels Otani. Corey Obland. George Kirby rookie. How about a Glaber Black? What's the black number two in this? To 125. For the Yankees, Mr. Farb. Mr. Horseshoe up his butt, Farb. There you go, Evan. Quan rookie. Yeah, 22 was a solid year with rookies. Royce Lewis rookie. We got another black. Behind Kellenick, we've got Yaz, Mike Yastrzemski to 125 for the Giants. Giants is John Key. Congrats, John. All right. You would know better than I would, Mike. I know he definitely moved around. He's not on the Giants anymore. Yeah, I was going to say he was definitely on the Royals, but is he a Brave now? Yes, John. It's nice to see. How is oh, what's his face? Who's playing shortstop for you guys right now? Dubon. When did Dubon go to? Was that new? Was that just a this year thing? Machado. I've got a Dubon rookie auto from Gold Label. One of those. Gold frames. To put that up, see if any Braves guys. It's a Luis Heel rookie. Goldschmidt. Be sick to pull an auto out of this, or one of those like royal family short prints. I know there was like a Meghan Markle in this that apparently sells for like massive amounts of money as a judge. Another judge. Freddie Freeman. See something red coming up. I don't know if it's an insert or not. Nope. It's a parallel. Let's see who we got here. For the Stros, Michael Brantley. Red to 5. Astros, Greg Remersma. Congrats, Greg. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a red, that's for sure. I wasn't sure what the numbering was going to be. They've got black's usually to 10, but in this it's like 125. So, all right, last few packs. Let's see if we can get a nice hit. But not bad. I mean, 4 numbered cards so far. This wasn't terribly expensive either, but I needed something to mix with the chrome sapphire. So I thought this was something fun and a little bit different. So what's the conversion there, Phil? Also 5. All right, last few packs before we get to the good stuff. Ooh, we got more red? Whew. Let's pull a nice rookie parallel. And we got all the big rookies so far. Hey, Bill. Hey, now. All right. Tatis on the insert. Wow. You guys, you guys killed that break live. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Purple. We got a Phillies hit. Philly Mike. He's not a Philly now, but Didi Gregorius. Purple to 50. I loved me some Didi when he was with the Yankees. He's a fun guy to watch. So, congrats, Mike. And then, ooh, we got a Mariners. What is this parallel, though? It's some interesting kind of red. Oh, not the Mariner we're looking for. Marco Gonzalez to 99. That's an interesting sort of red pattern. Teen Crumpet parallel. Is it really, Phil? Is that what it's called? Did you check a checklist? I have no idea what that is. Not the Mariner we were looking for, but listen, another numbered parallel. You can't go wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 99. 99. Six numbered parallels out of that box. That's not too shabby. I don't hate that at all. All right, let me clean this up and then we'll get on to the good stuff. All right, I'm going to hold my breath on this one. Big Ben parallel. I guess I see it. Not really. But sure, why not? It's fun nonetheless. Yeah, I wish they would do these products again. UK, Tops Japan. They were fun. All right. Are you guys are as nervous as I am about this? What's been marinating in this for just like four years? Oh, it's got that chrome bend to it. It's like all base there. I am too, Paul. All base there. We got some gold there. No criminals. Yeah, I know. I know. That's the yeah, you saw that, Ben? That's definitely nice right on top. Base. Don't worry, I'll take good care of that one. Base. More base. How many parallels are in this? Just one? I don't remember. I don't think it's set on the box. Oop, got green. Two? Okay, so there's our two. So it looks like we probably have a base auto then. Yeah, so auto's going to be most likely in this stack here. Adam Frazier, Castellanos, Royals, Steven Matz, McCutcheon, Norris, Stevenson, Montero, Guillorme, Padres, Schwarby, Estrada, Lavastida, Castellanos, Hernandez, Arias, Fado, Gio Urshela, Jace Peterson. Making a sweat on this one. Duran, Joey Wentz, Nick Wintgren, Kyle Cody, and Owen Miller. All right, so I guess we got some. Yeah, autos are guaranteed in this. So maybe we got a color auto. All right, let's pull from the back. Kevin Smith, Yuan Duran, rookie combo Reds, Astros, Ryan Presley to 75. I thought autos were guaranteed in 22 Chrome Update Sapphire. Am I wrong? Where's the box? Nope, you are correct. Two numbered parallels per box. My apologies. I was wrong. Yeah, I remember ripping a box of this too, and I hit an auto in it, so All right, so I guess we skunked on the autos. Rich Hill, Torque, that's nice. JP Fire Eisen. Well, let's see what we got here. We got a Rocky. Chris Bryant, gold for Tamboli. Ryan Presley for the Astros went to Greg Riemersma. Oh, let me top load that. And then we got a nice Torque rookie for Ben Barry. All right. Not the best, but I mean, listen, what was that? $23? We've all spent 23 on worse. All right, Farb. Congrats on your big day, my friend. Let's do a recap of this, and then we will move on to 25 Bowman Jumbo. All right. J-Rod rookie, Bobby Witt rookie, Ruiz to 75, Torres to 125, Yastrzemski to 125, Brantley to 5, Marco Gonzalez to 99, Didi to 50, Presley to 99. No, sorry, Presley to 75, Torque rookie, Sapphire, and Chris Bryant to 50. All right. Moving right along. 3 more breaks to go. All right, let me get the list up for this one. Notifications out. Just give me 1 second to get the list up, and then we will get ripping. That was messed up, especially since I had my earbuds in. That really hurt. Yeah, he acts like Screech, too. I think I'd prefer the real Screech. All right. 25 Bowman Jumbo. I'm excited for this one. Oh, man. Nobody needs to see that. Nobody at all. Okay. All right, you guys ready for this? The last time we did one of these, It did not go well. So I had to run it back. The price on these had started to really go up, especially once McGonigal and Weatherholt got called up and got had some nice starts. So we had to give it one more shot to redeem ourselves. So I want a big auto for us out of this one. Big auto. All right, let's do this. 25 Bowman. If you guys can get your hands on this at a good price, I would highly encourage you to do so. All right, let's see what we can pull. Walker Jenkins VIP. Franklin Arias. Chase Mobley to 499. And Colt Emerson. Some nice prospects. That's the Guardians for John Key on the Mobley refractor. So 3 autos out of this is what we're looking for. Tani. There's a Weatherholt. Weatherholt's Fair Weather Collectibles. Sasaki on the Rockstar. Basayo on the VIP. Condon first. Got some nice color right there. Rojas. For the Giants, James Tibbs. For Tamboli. To 199 on the Fuchsia Wave. Is he really? I have not. I have not been paying attention. He's on. He's with the Dodgers right now, right? I know he moved around a couple of times. Schwellenbach on the Greatness Loading. Wow, what level is he at? Pineda, Clark, Chang. Klassen, Connor Griffin, Arias, Basayo. T-ball. Sasaki. Sagisi. Schwellenbach. Eldridge. My guy, Thomas White. Orlando. Andrew Painter. AAA. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for pushing through all of these clowns here. I mean, the problem is, like, where's he going to go? Ooh, that's our first auto right there. Jack Cagg's Greatness Loading. Franklin Arias. All right, let's see our first auto. It's a first baseman. It's a Guardian, Luis Morejo. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Isn't that the guy that we pulled last time too? Guards are John Key. I'd have to go back and watch, but that might have been the same guy we pulled last time. It was Jose Lopez. It was not Casada. You drafted him 2 rounds earlier. Colt Emerson, VIP. Teal, Alvarez, Condon, Jang. Password, Cags, Stafora, Kate Horton. All right, halfway there. 6 packs left. Still owed 2 autos. I see some. Ooh, we got a redemption. Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna sweat that one. Who were the redemptions in this? You guys remember? I don't remember who the redemption was in this. Wow. That could be big. Does anyone remember who the redemptions were in this? Carter Young, Nick York, Cam Smith on the greatness loading, Aiden Miller. Pena, Benj, Made, Kurtz. Got some sky blue. Chorio, Jason Chorio. All right. Dodgers, Emil Morales to 499. Michael Kramer, Willie Mays Hayes. Man, I would love to pull a Willie Mays Hayes auto. That'd be a lot of fun. I've already got a triple auto that I won from Casada with Tom Berenger, Charlie Sheen, and Corbin Burnson. I just need a Serrano and a Willie Mays Hayes and Eddie Harris. Crappy veteran Eddie Harris. Some of my best, exactly. Some of my James Wood on the red rookie. Some of my best memories from high school were me, Casada, Quintero, me, Casada, and some friends just quoting Major League at the diner late night. Celestin. All right, I think my AirPods died. Can you guys hear me? It's probably Ben. Curtin, Jacob Wilson. Okay. I thought Made was live in this, from what I remember. I don't remember him being a redemption. So Kurtz and Jacob Wilson. Who's got the A's in this? Casada. Let's see if we can pull you a banger, Casada. Mayo, Morris. Could also be, I mean, it would be crazy. They had those big, like, massive, like, multi autos. Those were redemptions. How sick would that be? Oh my God, I would lose my mind if that's what we had. Was Cam Smith a redemption in this, Greg? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I saw Kim, Teal, Condon. I mean, it could be like a vet. It could be a vet auto. Jonah Tong. I mean, I know so much of. All right, we should get one more auto. This should be an auto. Cam Smith, you saw it on eBay. Okay. All right, so Cam Smith is a possibility. Ooh, I see gold here. We might have a gold auto there, guys. There's an Otani. Ooh, there's a blue too. This last pack's gonna have some heat to it.
Woo. All right, let's figure this out here. Woods, okay. All right, so we got gold and blue. I'm missing my stacks up here. I got all excited for a second. Christian Moore, Sammy Stafora on the Reptilian. Aiden Miller. All right, so we've got two color. One of them is going to be our auto, and then we've got a redemption. So I think this box is looking pretty sweet right now. So let's do the blue first, hiding behind Mr. Otani. Is that Pirates? Mitch Jeb. Mitch Jeb, first Bowman auto to 150. That's not terrible for Steve Rizzo. Congrats, Rizzo. I mean, this is infinitely better than the last box. Ooh, this is a one of those die cut, one of those rookie die cuts. Let's see what we got here. Caden Dana to 50 for the Angels. Rapoli. That's fun. I have not seen one of these in gold. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm sweating. All right. What do we have here? Chrome Prospect Auto. Speckle Parallel. I think that's to 299 of Quinn Matthews. That's not bad. For the Cardinals, Steve Rizzo. I mean, not the Cardinal we were looking for, right? I mean, we're hoping for Weatherhole, but Quinn Matthews is not too shabby for a redemption. Yes, congrats, Rizzo. I don't think Rizzo's with us tonight, but we had a nice little break there. All right, let me clean this up. We'll do a recap and then on to the next one. We've got two breaks left. Thank you guys for the fills. And thank you, Phil, for being here. Well, I will say that was a million that was a million times better than the last box of that we ripped. So I do feel slightly redeemed. Again, I think we could have done better, but not not too bad. Not too bad at all. If I can get another box at the same price, I'd run that back. Stofora, Reptilian, Chase Mobley to 499, Morales to 499, Tibbs to 199, Dana to 50, Morejo on the base auto, Mitch Jeb on the blue refractor auto to 150, and the Quinn Matthews Speckle auto redemption. Congratulations, everyone. All right. And we're not leaving 25 Bowman just yet. Let me get our random set up for this one. We've got this, and then we've got the Pro Debut 2-box live fill that you amazing degenerates took care of in very short order. Okay. So this is a 24 Bowman Draft Jumbo Super Jumbo pack and a mega box of 25 Bowman. Should be a pretty quick rip. And then we'll get on to that last PYT. All right. All right. Let me bring you guys over for the random. Let me ping this one first. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Ten times on the names. All right, we've got Howling down to Eloy. Oops. All right, and for your teams. Cardinals down to Dodgers. Oh. There you go, everyone. Trades are open. Well, Ella, you got a hell of a draw here, my friend. You got the big gun with the Pirates. And you got your Dodgers. Well, yeah. I mean, the big hunt in 24 Bowman draft is Connor Griffin, and he's on the Pirates. lower this down a little bit because it's all... Nope, that's not going to work either. Nope, I'll put it back. Sorry. Mr. Mojo. Aaron Burgess is my number one Angels fan. Goat, you want me to rack them to Mr. Mojo? You got it. Gives Goat some good hobby karma. Let's pull him something nice for the Dodgers or the Pirates. Yeah, I've not seen Rizzo tonight. Who doesn't love a good grease joke? Goat, did you land any? I know you didn't get any hobby or jumbo, but were you able to pick up any of the retail SKUs of Chrome Football today? Ah, gotcha. I got a little tiny bit. I got I think 6 megas and 10 hangers. I'll probably use for some just cheap random breaks. All right. I just switched up the view by team. All right. Anything brewing? All right. Going once, going twice. Trades are closed. Thank you again, everyone, for the fill on this. Let's pull some heat. All right, we'll do this Bowman Mega first. I can run this one more time, so I'll probably pop it up the next time. The next time I'm live, the next time I'm doing breaks, and I've got a. The other wax I have, I said it's 22 Gypsy Queen and 23 Stadium Club, so that's 4 autos. I think I'm going to do a PYT on that. So a lot of good teams in 22 and 23. So we can do a cheap PYT with those. I'll probably put that up. I don't know if I'm going to do one on Tuesday. I know. I like Gypsy Queen. I always like Gypsy Queen. I don't know if I'm going to do those for Tuesday. I might just focus on mystery packs on Tuesday, and then we can do those for the following week. Yeah, I did enjoy it, although I don't know that I'm going to love No. Greg, does he have an auto? I know Witt has an auto, but no base in GQ. Was J-Rod the same? Did he have an auto in that? I know it's a weird checklist. And there's some like weird short print stuff. These are just the base packs from 25 Bowman Mega. Connor Griffin on the chrome. Okay. All right, our mega packs. Let's get at least one color in here. That'd be nice. Aaron Judge, Trout, James Wood rookie, Sasaki on the die cut, and Lucas Ramirez, hero, one of the heroes of the World Baseball Classic. Acuna. Ooh, we got some color. Nice. J-Rod, Acuna, Chorio, Vlad Jr. First for the Angels, George Klassen. That's very nice. To 125, the rack spot to Mr. Mojo. Very nice. He's a prospect that I am high on right now. All right, now let's get to the fun stuff here. This is our second pack of Bowman Draft Super Jumbo that we're ripping tonight. I've got one left and one 25 Bowman Mega left. Okay. For our paper, Roman Anthony, Nate Knowles, Naylor, Griff, Rayner, Hagen, Sirota, Carson Benj, Blake Larson, Carter Holton. DePaula, Sproat, Braylon Payne, Chase Burns, Waldschmidt, he's a nice guy. Caglione, Caminiti, Hess, Lewis, Amick. All right. So, guys, I've got some news. Who in the chat remembers the baseball player's father who has me blocked on Twitter? Mick Abel. Yep. I am no longer blocked by Mick Abel's dad on Twitter. I don't know what happened, but I have no idea. I don't know why I was blocked in the first place. I don't know why he unblocked me. But I just, on a whim, I was like, let me go. Did you? Yeah, weirdest thing ever. Elon hooked you. I doubt that, but all right. Colt Emerson. Speaking of Mick Abel, Salas, Seaver King, Carson Benj, Brody Brecht, Hartle, Kavaris Tears. Ooh, we got some fun stuff in the back of this pack. James Tibbs in tune. How about a Jack Kaggs on the inaction? And then we got some color here. For the Brewers, Bryce McCage to 199. Brewers, and this is Eric Martin. Yeah, you know what? I know it's a pain in the butt to top load these because of the little hook, but I love them. I thought it was such a cool design. First try. Look at that, like a pro. Cags for Rizzo. All right, let's see what we can do for the auto here. Dylan Cruz. Lombard. Candiotti. Now into our refractors. Diaz. Vargas. Sproat. Veen. Harry Ford. Walker Martin. Johnny Farmello. Looks like a base auto. Nate Knowles. Cam Smith on the back. Then a base auto. Ooh, it's a Met. Ooh, if this is a Benj, that's a big hit. Who's got the Mets? Paul Simmons. He wanted to trade them. It's not. It's Eli Serrano. Still not bad. He's doing some nice things for them. Eli Serrano, base auto for the Mets and Mr. Simmons. I was hoping for Benj, my friend. All right. Not bad for a cheap random. We had the Cags in action. McCage to 199, Klassen to 125, and Serrano auto. All right. Let's get this cleaned up and then last break of the night. Thank you guys so much. We did 7 tonight. That's definitely a record for me. Thank you, Greg. Hey, Goat, just actually I can move that over to Kramer's name. Anyone want to claim the Pirates? Goat's giving them up. Casada? All right. Thank you, Goat. Always so generous. Yeah, don't do that, Casada. He'll get angry. And then he'll start sending you sunflower seeds. He'll put you on some weird like cult list. All right. All right, last 2 boxes of this. Okay. All right. Just give me a second to pull spots on this. Let me send out the ping. So I'm definitely going to look to get more pro debut, considering how much you guys just ate this up. Not sure I'll be able to get it for the same price, but I will do my best to get it as cheap as possible. I could just keep ripping this stuff forever. Thank you, Simmons. All right, last break of the night. F-26 041 Pro Debut 2-box PYT number 2. Oh yeah, go. Can you remind me who your spots were going to in this one? I have you Reds, Guards, and Rangers. All right, Justin Smith has the Reds. Terry has the Guards. Got it. Very, very kind of you, Goat. Okay. I mean, you're putting that pressure on me, really. I feel like the Rangers always hit in Pro Debut. Of those three teams, I feel like the Rangers are almost always guaranteed a hit. So let's see what we can do here. DeVries, Brecht. All right, nothing but base in this pack. Thomas White. Jonathan Santucci, blue foil to 150 for the Mets. Andrew Moore. Benj, Vargas. Benj to 199, also for the Mets. Andrew Moore again. And then we've got Hyunsuk Jang. Speckled to 175 for Kramer. There's a PC hit. Dodgers are another team that always seems to hit in this product as well. I think they just have such a big checklist. Or maybe we've just gotten lucky. Woo! Woo! To 10! Eli Serrano, red to 10. Andrew Moore. This is a Mets box. That's some heat. 3 Mets parallels so far. Wow. DePaula. And a Mets and Dodgers. Hyunsuk Jang on the base auto now. What is happening here? 3 Mets parallels, 2 Dodgers autos. Yeah, I think so. Lorenzo. Ooh, that's nice. Ryan Waldschmidt to 99. Green chrome for Ben, MBB Ben. Waldschmidt's a guy I am very high on. All right, 2 packs in box 1 left, 2 autos to go. Let's see what we can do here. Sorry, I was a little too far away on that. Got a hit right there. Nishida on the checkerboard. Chase Burns. Woo! Ooh! Blake Burke to 10. Casada. Black chrome Blake Burke to 10. This is turning out to be a great box. And then over here we've got Dylan Dreeling. There's our Rangers hit. From the rack spot to 299 for Ben Schroeder. All right, last pack, one more auto. Condon, Jenkins, Riku Nishida to 150 on the Blue Wave for the White Sox, John Key. Followed by, wow, Kyle DeBarge to 50 for the Twins, Corey Odland. That's nice looking. From sleeves and loaders over here. Yeah, very solid box right there. Very, very, very solid box right there. And we got one more to go. Let's see what else we can pull. All right, last box of the night. Guys, I'm going to go source some more of this tonight. Let me see if I can get at least 2 more boxes of this. Because I want to run this again. 2 boxes, 8 autos at a nice price point. You can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this. Ty Southacene blue color match to 150 for the Cubs. Ninja Squirrel. Thomas White. DeVries. Alexander Albertus to 75. I believe that White Sox is the Cannonballers, right? Not mistaken. John Key. Formerly of... Ooh. Oh, if this is an auto. Oh, Kramer. Quintero. Aqua auto to 75. Is that 2 Quintero autos for you tonight? That will definitely play. Yeah, he's going to be good. He's my guy. So 2 Jang autos, 2 Quintero autos. We pulled a Superfractor, a couple of gold autos, Made. Yeah, we're crushing this tonight, guys. All right. Charlie Condon purple for the Rockies, Steven Tanizaki. That's to 299, 299, yes. Let's move some of these choice ones down here. Rushing. How about a Boston Barrow auto, gold to 50? Once again for the Mets. Both boxes started strong with Mets and Dodgers. Andrew Moore. Nice color overall, though. Thomas White, Sproat, Nick Abel, whose dad does not have me blocked on Twitter anymore. Collusion. Only I knew what was in these before I opened them. I guess that MRI machine that I have in the house has come in handy. Beltran, Rayner, De Los Santos. Oh, what's this going to be? Is this an auto? Who's got him? Nope, but it's still nice. How about a McGonigal to 150 for Kramer? I saw people yelling at you in the chat when you snagged the Tigers. That's a nice one right there. All right, 2 packs left, and I think we're owed 2 more autos. How about Cobb Hightower to 199 for the Padres, Andrew Moore. Wow. That's wild. He's really trying to push his Gage Miller on the X-Fractor. Eldridge. Ooh. We got another Rangers hit. I called it. Ben Schroeder from the Goat Rack. Casey Cook auto. Congrats, Ben. I think Ben left. He doesn't even know. 51 with 2 minutes left. Wow. Saw Khan was hot on his heels. Had to step it up. All right, guys, last pack magic. Remember, I will be back Tuesday with mystery packs. I will be loading them up this weekend. There's going to be 63 of them, something for everyone. All price points. Dante Nori to 199. That's for the Phillies. Philly Mike. Oh, Rizzo's here. What's up, Rizzo? Did you see all your hits? Slade Caldwell auto to 199 for Mr. Ben Smith. Oh, Rizzo, you gotta watch back, my friend. You had a very solid night. Very solid night. Ben with our last auto of the night. So back on Tuesday, I will be loading those mystery packs this weekend. Baseball, football, basketball, wrestling. It's going to be a fun night, guys. Thank you. Oh, well, let's do the recap, and then you can sign off. Thanks, Rizzo. Rizzo, you missed this one. I dropped a live PYT of Pro Debut, and these degenerates filled it in maybe 20 minutes. McGonigal to 150, Waldschmidt to 99, Serrano to 10, Nori to 199, Hightower to 199, Condon to 299, Albertus to 75, Southacene to 150, Nishida to 150, Dreeling to 299, Benj to 199, Santucci to 150, Slade Caldwell auto to 199, Casey Cook base auto, Boston Barrow auto to 50, Hyunsuk Jang auto to 175, Hyunsuk Jang base auto, Kyle DeBarge auto to 50, Quintero auto to 75, and Blake Burke auto to 10. Guys, thanks so much. Show up for GOAT tomorrow night. Leith on Sunday. I'll see you guys back on Tuesday.